but I always use what do you call it? I don't remember what I was gonna say.
OBS.
Yeah, OBS for D&D. XSplit for everything else. It just keeps it easier with the settings, so I don't have to adjust it. I have to adjust it with the other ones.
Good thing I started there.
All right.
I guess it'll be easy.
Yeah, so we are
All right.
live. Who wants to do a recap? Can anybody remember what happened? Or
Not me.
you guys want me to do a recap because it's been a while? I can do it.
Please.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I'll go a little bit back
Well, the dragon
back
is
a little
gone,
bit.
Right?
Yeah.
Dragon got teleported away. I remember that.
Yep. Yeah. So what ended up happening is I'll give a short version of the story here for people tuning in, and since it's been a while. So you guys ended up in Waterdeep, right? After the whole campaign in the Dead Vault and stopping Valindra with the Cult of the Dragon. When you guys entered Waterdeep, you decided, hey, we don't know what to do, but maybe we can save our friends. And you guys wanted to save probably Zarek and Tuban because they got plane shifted into who knows where, somewhere in the multiverse. And you're looking for information on that. You were approached by, well, not approached by anybody, but you guys ended up wandering into a ship where you met Jarlaxle, right? He was under, as a captain of, what was it, Zard or something? Captain Zard, Captain Zord, okay? And he said he knew somebody who could probably help you all, because he was actually working with Laryl Silverhand from Waterdeep. She's a very powerful spellcaster. You guys learned that she is actually the daughter of Mystra, or one of the daughters of Mystra. And she happens to run Waterdeep in some kind of way. And not just that, what was I going to say here? You guys know that some of the gods are new gods, right? They used to be adventurers. I know that Cedric would know this with Kelemvor, because Kelemvor actually traveled with Mystra like 100 years ago. But they ascended as gods, right? So it is not uncommon for, you know, the children to still be on Tyrael, kind of like Laryl, right? And she's super powerful and super ancient as well and old. But you guys ended up going into the Zentrum headquarters, where you tried to basically find this stone, right? That can open a dragon vault and try to protect it. Manshoon wanted it. He made you guys go back to where Jarlaxle had it. And you guys basically were going to bait him to rescue your friend Magrea, because she was not necessarily captured, but kind of like imprisoned a little bit, and she wanted to learn from Manshoon some things. And he took a interest in her because she had the Staff of the Magi, right? But in the end, right, if we skip all that, Manshoon actually ended up acquiring the stone from you guys and tricked you all. However, you guys did get back together. You're going to the Dragon Vault to try to stop him. Manshoon went down into the Dragon Vault. He started interrogating, you know, the gold dragon. But before you guys did that, Xanathar and his forces were trying to find where that Dragon Vault was. They were unsuccessful, and you guys snuck past them. Once inside the Dragon Vault, you know, the fight started happening. the golden dragon, he ended up getting forced out. You guys noticed that? Like a rift opened up. You saw what looked to be like the ocean side. And the dragon was pushed out into it. Which basically meant that Manshoon ended up using the dragon staff. Okay? And when he used the dragon staff, he basically switched to Dragon Ward when he did that. And and at first he was going to try to use or interrogate the gold dragon, but I guess because maybe he thought that the fight was going to be a little too hard with a gold dragon in his back, he forced the dragon out, right, by switching to ward. And for those of you who don't know what the ward is, the dragon ward actually surrounds Waterdeep. And at the moment, metallic dragons are the only dragons allowed in Waterdeep. No other kind of dragon. Okay, so it keeps chromatic dragons out. Now, this dragon staff has the ability to switch it. Okay, so he ended up switching it by using it, and that forced the metallic dragons. And it's not just the gold dragon, it forced all the metallic dragons out of Waterdeep when that happened. And that means that if that's the case, then chromatic dragons can actually enter it. And what you guys ended up researching when you were in the Zentrum stronghold is that you know that Manshoon was working with the Cult of the Dragon. He is pronouncing himself as the dragon, the Wizard King, and he wants to be the Wizard King of Waterdeep. Okay. You know that the Cult of the Dragon has acquired the White Dragon mask because Manshoon has been either himself or sending Zentrum out to assassinate the Lords of Waterdeep. And one of the Lords actually had one of the dragon masks. Okay. Now, what you think is happening is he wants to find this, use the staff, and you do think that when you engage with Valindra in the mountains with the Cult of the Dragon, that maybe they were amassing forces. You know that they were amassing forces on Neverwinter, okay? But you're also under the impression that they might have been, they may have wanted to assault Waterdeep in a way as well. So if you guys don't know, the mountains to the north is Neverwinter, to the south is Waterdeep, okay? And you guys went to Waterdeep. So you think that he wants to use it. Now, you guys did stop that from happening, but that doesn't mean that if Manshoon gets the staff and he escapes, sometime down the line, he may try to do it again, right? So you do want to try to get this staff back. You know that that's the ultimate goal. And then also acquiring the Dragon Bolt because Jarlaxle is with you. And he wants to ensure that this is going to be successful because he wants to basically liberate Luskan and use possibly the funds in the Dragon Bolt, because that was the deal with Laeral, to use it to unite Luskan. Okay, so that's his goal. Alright, so that's pretty much where we left off. There was a fight that ended up happening. In the fight, you managed to kill most of the Zentrum. There's only one Zentrum left. She was running toward one of the fallen Zentrum. You think that they may have been a couple of some kind with the way that she was acting last time. Manshoon, he disappeared. Okay? And the only person that can see him is Drakthal right now. And so you don't know exactly what ended up happening when he went invisible. Okay? And Drakthal knows he's invisible, by the way. He didn't just teleport out. Okay? Alright, so that is pretty much where we ended up leaving off. This is a little picture of the Dragon Vault in the front before you guys walked in. Some of the scenes from the, what do you call it? In the Zentrum Stronghold. Alright. So here we are. Hopefully you guys remember your stats. So, none of you can see where Manshoon went. You've got one Zentrum next to you. I'm going to cut the battle here for a moment with the initiative. And you guys, how do you guys react when you see him disappear, besides Drakthal? I'm actually curious. Cyclix, what are you thinking?
Well, if the battle's done, he stopped raging, so he's probably just like, what happened? What?
The battle's not over. You still have one guy next to you that you would kill.
Oh,
Yeah. It's not necessarily over. So, what do you want to do?
probably.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think they would really notice if they were in the middle of a fight with the other guy because he's just a person.
Yeah.
It's not like he was a giant creature when he went invisible.
But I'm basically asking, like, what are you guys thinking? Yeah, during this fight.
Like,
That's what
it's
I'm
like,
asking.
where is he? We have to get him.
Okay.
Kind of like concerned.
What about you, Cedric? I know Cedric is like hurt really bad.
Yeah, he's pretty low. Maybe my HP's not updated because this says 43 on here.
Yeah, I think you healed one time, but you were near death last time. Yep.
Yeah, I definitely got smacked up a little bit last time.
You still have that dwarf alive, right?
Yeah, you still
dwarf that
you
was
still
healing?
have that ability.
Still around somewhere, yeah. So I'm just like mostly just thankful that that Moradin or the gods in the temple are protecting us in the moment. It's been pretty harrowing.
Yeah, and you do know that this is a dwarven temple, right? Even though this dragon is in it. And there's no dwarves here. But you can tell by the runes and by the things. You're probably under the impression, dwarves, they live underground. So you think that this might be kind of connected to the Underdark a little bit, right? This temple.
Go all the way down, sure.
Yeah. And you know that when you guys entered a temple, it was through like some kind of like magical door. The Dragon Vault's door, it switches locations, and they didn't tell you this, but every season. Okay, and so Laryl was able to get that information from that stone when she used it, right, and told you guys where Manshoon would be going. All right. Anyways, I'll have you guys re-roll initiative real quick. Let's get a new initiative going. Where's my pen?
Big ol' 6.
Ooh.
Mr. Dog is getting fussy. Give me a sec.
I can't believe I lost my pen. Did I knock it down somewhere? I may have to go grab it real quick. A new one. Alright, give me a moment. As you guys are doing that.
6 Elix, we need to reroll. It's time to duel.
Time to duel.
I've got my giant D20. I'm ready.
Oh no. 3, 2, 1.
It's giving me luck.
I hope so. I got an 18.
Ooh, I got a 14.
Ooh.
Okay, alright, that's where we're at.
Okay. Three? That's low.
That's awful.
some low initiatives.
Yeah, that's how you know that I'm not making up numbers, right?
Yeah, we all knew that.
Cyclics and Sirius, roll again. What did Drakthal... Oh, wait. What did Drakthal get? Drakthal.
This time I got 9.
22.
Are you muted or are you
There we
playing
go.
pool?
He's playing pool.
A 9.
I am muted.
What did you get, Sirius? Another initiative roll.
So I had a roll off with Sycolex, and I
Oh,
got
yeah.
a 14.
Okay, so you go before him.
Do it.
No, he got an 18, so he goes before me.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Okay.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we rolled off already.
Okay, I thought you said a 9. So, okay.
I
switch
should
that.
roll.
Okay. And let's see here. I'm gonna get my D20 going. Interesting. Okay. This is going to be a lot easier to manage too, which will be nice. Because I don't have so many things to roll. Alright. So, you notice Manshoon disappeared. You guys were dealing with the Zentrum, so you don't know exactly where he's at. Drakthal knows. Jarlaxle. Oh, that's right. I have to roll for him. Damn. Okay. Jarlaxle also kind of knows that he went invisible. Doesn't know exactly what he's doing spell-wise. He knows that he heard him cast a spell of some kind. So, you hear... what ends up happening, right, is I need everybody to go ahead and roll for... What is it? Wisdom? Double check. Pretty sure it's wisdom. Yep. Go ahead and roll wisdom, because out of nowhere, it's invisible. Something's in the room, okay? And you guys can hear it. And all of a sudden, there's this big crash, like a stomp in the ground, and the temple shakes a little bit. And you just hear this loud, like, roar come out. It's loud, like a dragon's roar, okay? And you don't know where it's at. You just hear it's coming from the direction where Jarlaxle is. And, you hear a voice. And the voice, he goes... I said I would make an example of you all if you got in my way. All right. And at that moment, you see, you can see in the ground, okay, a print where he stomped at that looks almost like a dragon print. Okay, so that's what ends up happening. Drakthal, what are you going to do? You see this thing.
What do you think I'm gonna do?
Try to take
There's
over
only
the
one
world?
thing I'm gonna start blasting.
Okay.
Blast him! Blast him!
Blast him.
I'm gonna shoot him with Eldritch Blast.
All right, go for it. You go first. On initiative.
All right. 25, 16, 17.
Okay. Did you guys roll for wisdom first?
Yes.
Okay. What did you guys roll? Did you type it in?
Yeah, 21 for Cedric.
21. Okay. What about Drakthal? I need to know that before you do your attack
I
rolls.
got a 18. I got an.
Okay. So you're gonna have to re-roll those because you're scared, and you're gonna have to do disadvantage. So just roll them one more time and take the largest or the lowest one.
Then in that case, it would just be 16 for the first one. Then could it be 25 and a 6? And in the second.
Wait, do we have to?
And let's see.
So only Magrea, Cedric
Second one would be a
saved on it.
17.
Damn.
Jarlaxle saved on it.
And the last one is a 26.
Okay. So what was your first roll?
So from the first two, it would have been a 17. From the second two, it would be a 16. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
From the second two, it would be a 17, and from the last two, I got a 29 and a 26. So it would be a 26.
Okay. So you're gonna hit with one hit.
Okay, 15, not 10.
Okay.
15 damage.
15 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And it was that a crit or just normal?
It was for the 1d10 damage, it was a 10 plus 5.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. Okay. Do you blast him back?
Yep.
Okay, so he moves back
Let them
10
hear it.
feet. And yeah, you guys can hear it. You see Drakthal immediately shoot, and you see kind of like the dust on the ground kind of come up, and it's kind of large. Okay, because it's a pretty dusty temple. So you kind of know where that thing is at. You just can't see it. Now let's see here. 'Cause it hit him. All right. It's still invisible. Okay, Cyclix, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Are you scared? You are scared.
I am. So that means I can't move towards.
Actually, wait a second. Are you scared? Because I know barbarians, when they're a higher level, they get like fear resistance when they're raged. So you may want to double check your character sheet with that. I don't know if it's a certain class or not.
It might be a certain class.
Okay, so
Yeah.
It might be a berserker thing.
barbarians,
Yeah.
you have to be a berserker. You're right. Okay, so yeah, you're not a berserker, so you're scared.
No berserker call.
What are you gonna do? You can't move forward. You can only move back away from it.
Do I have to re-rage because it's been so long, or
How long does rage last?
I thought it only lasts?
Like a minute? 10 rounds?
Yeah.
It should still be on, but I think you
Okay.
have to attack, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I have to be able to.
Yep.
Yeah. So.
Hit 'em. Hit him hard.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw. Use the dwarven thrower.
Oh, that's right.
And-
Okay.
And yeah, and throw towards the dust.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Go for it. There's no such thing as disadvantage, so it's just disadvantage. Go ahead and throw.
Disadvantage.
You have to roll 4 times and take the worst one.
Is that a thing? I don't know if it's a thing.
No, I hope not. You might as well
No.
just fail.
It's just disadvantage. You just throw it. Hey, you never know.
I got 12.
Yeah, you're not gonna hit. But the
Yeah.
dwarven thrower comes back. How does it come back, by the way? Like, does it just magically appear? Does it come back kind of like a boomerang?
I think
do
it's
you do it?
like I'm imagining it's like Thor's hammer, Jolnir.
Oh, okay.
Like
So
it just flies around. Yeah,
and then it just
that
pops
would be
back in your
amazing if it
hand.
did that.
Yeah. Okay. So it does that. Don, what are you doing? Are you scared? Don is scared.
Yeah, because I got a 14, so I'm
Aw.
scared. I'm frozen. Ugh. It feels so gross. um, I guess I'm just going to kind of, how do I put it? Kind of skirt the perimeter and just kind of look a little bit.
You like gold? You gonna go
I want to
toward the
go,
gold?
yeah, maybe towards the gold, but not too close to the gold, but just kind of into that direction.
Okay. So you gotta move kind of like this, because the dragon is to your front, so you're only moving sideways. So you want to get like over by the
Right.
pillar or behind it, hiding behind it, or
Mm,
what do you want to do?
You should assume our normal cone formation right in front of
Yeah.
its mouth, as we always do.
cone formation.
So that the breath hits all of us perfectly. So, sorry.
I was about
Oh
to say.
God.
Yeah.
We've done that so many times. We've like spread out and still been in it. It's just,
That's terrible.
Hey, it's fine. He can hit me with fire all he wants because he's still a little bitch.
Well, I'm a little bit beefy, but maybe I'll be back on the. Well, I am a little more beefy than, say, Medrea and the rest.
Hmm.
I could stand to be a little more upfront and protect the rest.
Okay, so you just want to stand in the open. You can't move forward though.
Right.
Okay, so I guess put your like right here,
Sure.
like above
Or
that
so,
above that thing. But you're stepping on gold. Maybe
I
it's
a little closer to gold. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like that. That's good. Yeah.
maybe you're so scared you just pick some up and put some in your pocket.
Not yet. Not yet.
You're ready to run.
Pause on that thought. Pause on that thought.
Okay. All right. So this this thing that got blasted back. Okay, it's his turn, and you hear him. He's like, and with this deep voice, this deep dragon voice. I am the Wizard King. Nothing you do will stop me from taking over Waterdeep and conquering Undermountain. I will make Hallister pay. Okay, so you think that there is a grudge between Manshoon and whoever Hallister is. Alright, you don't know. You've heard that voice once, and I think Magrea heard that voice. And if you guys want, like, I'll let you roll for history right now as you're in battle,
yeah,
because
history.
it might be common knowledge to you, especially if you've been in Waterdeep.
8. Yeah, no. Nope.
9.
Just staring at the ceiling.
I'm glad you guys are failing, because I'd prefer someone more more
Yeah,
based in the city.
that makes
you know?
sense.
No, 11.
Okay. What about Magrea?
Mama Grea.
You could do advantage because you heard the name before.
Oh, McGregor got 20 history.
Damn.
Okay.
Is it a dirty 20 or a nat 20?
So you remember when you were in Manshoon's sanctum, when you were with Jarlaxle and you ran into him? That
Feels.
Hallister is the person in Undermountain. Okay? And in Undermountain, he basically runs that part of the Underdark, all right, or controls it. He's like a mad evil wizard. And you think Manshoon had an encounter with him, which might explain his mechanical arm. Okay.
His frenzy.
Yeah. So you think that there is a grudge, and you think that his whole purpose after hearing this might be the reason he wants to conquer everything, is because he can use it to take over Undermountain and be like the #1 wizard. Maybe that's probably what you're thinking. Okay. And so, let's see here. Now, you find it weird because you heard a roar, kind of like a dragon roar, but then out of nowhere, you see a bolt of lightning come out, okay? And you see this Drakthal, he's using something. Okay, when this happens. And this bolt of lightning is going to go kind of like in a straight line. Alright. And it is going to hit Cyclix and Cedric.
No.
Okay, with the
No.
direction it's going. Alright, so roll dexterity.
$17?
17.
8.
Okay, alright. So Cedric's definitely going to take full damage. Let me double check here. You said 17?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to take full damage too, unfortunately.
No.
Alright. So let's see here. Lightning bolts. So electrical lightning comes out. Who had the lightning ring, by the way? I remember one of you got it. Or was that Drakthal?
I think Dractyl has it.
Okay.
Do you have it, Dractyl? The lightning resistance ring?
Yep, I have it on.
Okay. As long as we didn't lose it, it's all good.
Yep.
It's like we smash cut back to Destina's dead body and there's a ring on her finger.
His Jackson was like, ooh, nice ring.
No.
A lower end roll, you take 24 damage, which is not bad.
Oh,
Ooh.
Okay.
lucky.
And unfortunately, the Zentrum that was kind of like going toward the other Zentrum that you downed, Cyclix, she gets shocked, okay, in the process, and then she is actually taken out when that happens.
Dang.
Oh, man.
Any-
How terrible. Anyways.
Evil Wizard doesn't care. Okay? They're expendable. All right.
Don't
That's
worry,
on
he's about to be
concentration
on that
check.
end real quick.
Yeah. So,
A 4 and a 3, but I'm good.
yeah, it's kind of sad because you kind of see that. Like two lovers kind of like dying like that near each other. And
Oh no.
But they're okay.
it shows you just how evil Manshoon is. All right. Okay.
I mean, these two probably got married murdering children, so.
Maybe.
Oh, well, yeah.
All right. So Cedric, what are you doing?
How does Cyclix look? Does he look pretty good? How you feeling,
Yeah.
Cyclix? Okay.
Yeah, he's okay. How do you
Alright.
look?
I'm gonna move back behind the pillar.
To the
And
one in front of
moves.
you or behind you?
The one behind me towards Magrea. I know that's not the safest, but I kind of have to.
Okay.
Maybe I should move in front of me. Yeah, I guess I'll move. No, I'll move to the front. Yeah, that's probably better.
To the front or behind it?
Sorry.
There's-
The one to the left.
There's a piece
Yeah.
of rubble, kind of like where the pillar fell down, that you can get behind it
Yeah.
for partial cover if you want.
I'd rather. Can I make it from where I was to the left one, or am I going to be like one space short?
No, you can. You mean like up above it?
No, the left pillar. The other
Oh,
pillar.
the left one. Hold on.
Because I was to the upper right of the
Yeah.
spirit before. Yeah.
5, 6. You can come up here. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
And then I'll move the spirit. How far can it move?
20. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like right here.
Move it to the left. Yeah. So I just keep me on the edge of it, I guess, so I can try and heal a little bit more.
Okay.
And then I can't see anything, and there's nobody alive anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
You can try to attack. It would be disadvantage if you do.
can I let's see? What's the range on silence? It is 120-foot range, 20-foot circle. So I'm gonna try and drop silence, sort of 10 feet past where I saw Dracula try to shoot. If I was paying attention.
Okay.
I've been fighting with this guy, a couple weeks now.
So you don't mind if Jarlaxle's in it to do the silence.
He's a fighter. No, he's a fighter.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this is 20 feet. Is it circle or square?
20-foot circle. That's a big one.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's right here. It'd be basically where you see it.
Maybe I should put it just past Jarlaxle. Is that good?
Could. Like right here. Like this.
Something like that. That's okay. Yeah.
Okay.
See if I can get it where he was.
And
Oh wait, no, I can't do that. That's concentration. Shit.
oh yeah, it would take away your. Depends. You done
Okay.
healing?
No, I'm not. I just got whooped.
Alright.
I forgot about that.
Do I have anything good to cast on my teammates? Sit down and do a clairvoyance, 10 minutes, and pray.
Take care. Put your own mask on. Quit it.
I guess I am just gonna have to chill, because even
Okay.
readying a spell counts as using concentration.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna have to heal for a turn, and then I'll move the spirit weapon in Jarlaxle's direction, and that'll be my turn.
Yeah, you
Save
already
the
moved it.
slots.
Mhm.
Oh, I want to move the dwarven spirit also
Okay.
towards me, so I could get healing from it. If I
How,
can.
how far can it move? You want to put it in between you and Cyclix? You have to be within 10, right? Or was it 15?
It has to be. This is still. I'm having some trouble finding this stupid spell. Sorry, I was looking up summon instead of conjure. I was like, why am I not finding?
Mm-hmm.
It is a 10-foot radius circle around the middle of it.
10-foot radius?
So I'm being greedy. I'm gonna move it as close to me as possible. It can move.
Okay.
It can move 30
That
feet.
works.
It says.
Yeah. So I put it right next
Okay.
to you.
Cool. I'm gonna end my turn. Take my heal, and that's it.
Okay.
4d12.
All right. So, let's see. Now, there's this gust of wind, all right? And you see Jarlaxle, he puts up his hand, right? Kind of like blocking it. And you see what's going on, Drekthal. But you see this wind, it's blowing really hard. He is going to... Well, let's see if he stands up or stays standing. He stays standing, no problem. And, let's see. All right. And he only takes 7 damage from that. Not a lot. And now is his turn. Okay. And you see Jarlaxle, he's laughing a little bit. And he's like, "Ha! Looks like we have a real fight." All right. So he's a little cocky. And he then tries to strike with his rapier when this happens. All right. Right in front of him, basically. Actually, he has to move up about 5 feet to do it. Okay. And then it is disadvantage. This thing's invisible, and he misses with everything. Because he can't see it. He knows it's there, though. Alright. Magrea, what are you doing? There's some invisible thing in the room that Jarlaxle's attacking. And you can see him stabbing in that area. We're trying to use his rapier, trying to pierce multiple times.
Wake up.
It's funny because Jarlaxle, it's easy for him to know where it's at. He just can't see it.
Eldritch Blast.
They have an ability to see things.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, I
Oh.
was actually falling asleep.
Oh, geez.
Wake up.
Sorry, I was actually falling asleep.
Hmm.
Oh.
Echo.
Oh no.
Health plus.
Yeah, I'm too close to the tablet, sorry.
You got this, Eldritch Blast.
Sorry about the feedback.
It's alright.
All good.
Yeah, I don't know what all I pressed on D&D Beyond, but hopefully it wasn't anything too bad. Seems like my character's still here. He hasn't been accidentally deleted. Spells?
Hmm?
I don't know where my spells went. Oh, there they are.
She found him.
Yeah, I panicked for a second. I was like, did I accidentally delete my spells while I was trying to stay conscious? Like, you guys were thinking of something. You weren't thinking of Dispel Magic.
That could work.
Ooh.
beat his invisibilities and stuff.
Got to be close enough.
Yeah, that seems like not quick.
Let's see. Let's see what the range is. I think it has a pretty long range. Yeah, it does.
I think it's just
120
a
feet.
target that you can see, right?
You can.
Yeah, 120.
Do you have to be able to see it? Let's see.
Oh wait, you can't if it's invisible.
You're kind of targeting a magical field.
No, it just says within range. Yeah.
Yeah, you can definitely
Doesn't
cast it. Yeah, I don't see why not. You know where it's at.
Can I maybe try and roll like Arcana or something to see if I can figure out? She would be able to figure out about what level the invisibility spell would be.
You mean like the one that he's using?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Why not?
Where did it go?
You can't determine the actual level, but you can determine the base level of whatever the spell is.
Okay, well, I got a nat 20, and then I have a plus 27.
Okay, too easy
So,
then.
so
So, you know 100% he's using greater invisibility. Okay? That means when he uses any kind of like attacks, he still stays invisible. Right?
Oh, that's a fancy invisibility.
Yeah.
Usually whenever you use invisibility...
And you do think that Dispel magic can work, provided you can pull it off.
Well, considering I just rolled a nat 20.
I thought that was the
What's the
Arcana.
likelihood? Yeah, on the Arcana. Like, I probably won't get another nat 20.
Okay, you still gonna try?
Maybe. I'm just trying to decide which,
Which level you're gonna
which
use?
one. Yeah.
Okay. Keep in mind he is a powerful wizard.
That doesn't necessarily mean that he would use highest level
That's right.
spell slot thing, though. Got a few levels. I'm totally conscious.
So you're just gonna use the third level and try
I don't
to.
know.
Use a bigger
I'm
one.
right now.
Or the
I'm
low
looking at
slots.
I'm looking at my spells that I have more than once. Anything? What's in my level 4?
Dispel magic is pretty good.
Do I have another? Okay, I don't know. We'll try level 4.
Okay.
I think. Wait, no, I don't have 4. My bad. I have it in 3.
Okay.
Let's do 5. Yellow. Right? Is that what the kids are still saying? Are they still saying that?
So
Yes.
you're gonna do a 5.
Always.
Maybe.
Okay. Let's just see what happens. Ooh. All right. So what does it look like when you cast a spell?
Wait, did I roll? Do I have to roll to see if it's successful?
It's a DC save for him, so I ended up rolling for his save.
Okay.
But what does it look like when you cast Dispel Magic?
Does it work then?
I don't know, but what does it look like when you do it?
Oh, like what does she look like?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I guess it's like she does kind of like a motion with her hands, like she's like opening something up. Like I don't know how to explain it. I can do it with my hands, but you can't see me. Like she's prying something open, like a window that would open in the middle or something.
Okay.
Like
Is there like literally glittery
kind
dust
of like
or something?
exaggerating.
Is Natasha Bedingfield playing in the background?
I don't know.
Okay.
Does that exist in this world?
So you are.
Everything.
Nothing glittery or anything.
So when you do it, when you do that, all of a sudden, you see this giant dragon right next to Jarlaxle. And it's holding a staff. Now, you may have dispelled the magic, right, of the invisibility, but the dragon is a transformation, okay? So it doesn't dispel this dragon that you see in front of you. And it's holding a staff. And when you see the dragon, it is a red dragon. And if you guys are familiar with red dragons, probably almost all of you are,
They're smart.
it's a smart fire dragon, okay? And it's got these black indications on it, okay, for its aesthetic. All right, so what you see is
All of a sudden,
an evil dragon is in front of you, and it's holding a staff.
And we're in a dungeon.
Yep. All right. Okay, so and you notice, because this is still within the same turn, it was flapping its wings, okay, almost as if it's about to fly. Well, it's a good thing you did that, because if it starts flying invisible, it's going to be basically a pain in the ass. I'm going to be heavily relying specifically on Drakthal to shoot it, and hopefully knock out its concentration. So that was a good thing that you pulled that off. All right, turn is over. Drakthal, what are you doing? You see a dragon in front of you, and he is revealed.
Do I have to roll again for wisdom to break the fright?
Yes, yes. Everybody has to do that. That
Alright.
is frightened. See if you can break the frightened.
22?
Yep, you're out of it.
Yes. All right. Well then, Eldritch Blast.
All right. Eldritch Blast away.
All right, no disadvantage. Dirty 20,
Okay.
21,
Mm-hmm.
and 14.
2 of them hit.
Nice. Let's see. In total, oh nice. Total 21 force damage.
21 force damage?
Yep.
Okay.
I kind of wish you could add environmental damage from being thrown from Eldritch Blast.
I'm gonna roll for him real quick. Okay.
Can you knock him back? I think he's too big.
You can.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, Eldritch Blast knocks away everything. Doesn't matter how big it is.
Yeah, and are you gonna try to knock him back?
Nah, he doesn't need to be knocked back.
Okay. So yeah, he would only move back about 10 feet anyways against that pillar if he did.
Mhm.
It's too bad you
That's
can't
fine.
add extra effects like blasting them in the walls and doing extra
Yeah,
damage.
that's what I meant by environmental damage. Imagine you just
Yeah.
blast them into the wall and it just causes the wall to collapse. Like 5 environmental damage.
You can knock people off cliffs though. That's always fun in
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, but what's more fun, blasting them off or pushing them off? Both are
Alright.
fun in their own ways.
Cyclics, or did you want to do a bonus action or move?
I'm gonna fly up a little bit towards the ceiling so that way he can't blast me and anyone around me.
Okay, so you're just going straight up.
Yep.
Now, keep in mind above you, because you're flying up higher, right? You're about 60 feet up. You're really close to the wall, where that pillar collapsed, and you can actually see when you look up the second level of the dungeon. You know where those bridges were and stuff. You can actually see that from there.
Oh,
You can escape.
Yeah. And
Bye,
you remember
guys.
that he used an ability, right, that ended up crashing that area. It basically melted the wall, and so it fell down as rubble and mud. Yeah, so that's what happened during the beginning part of these battles. I didn't mention that when we did the recap, but he did do that. Okay.
Desecrating the temple.
Yeah. So now it's Cyclic's turn. What are you doing?
All right.
Go get him.
Am I still afraid?
Roll that fear.
19?
You are not afraid anymore.
Woo!
You got this. Hit him in the face.
Let's go.
Make him even uglier than he already was.
I'm also gonna roll for my Path of the Wild Magic thing.
Okay.
What is
is-
with ugly hate?
It's not that. It's not. I don't hate him because he's ugly. I hate him because he's him.
2.
Just the ugliness is a bonus. We're doing God's work.
You're the bonus.
Yes.
'Kay.
Yes, I
So
am.
No.
bingo.
Now I can teleport 30 feet. Can I teleport like on top of him and drop down?
I guess you could, when I think about it.
I want to do that. I'm angry. I'm so angry.
All right.
In war.
I don't know
Like,
how you
would
can
you-
animate that.
Now,
Would you do damage, extra damage, just for falling on top of them? Like, it's not your attack, you know?
you'd hurt yourself, but you probably could.
Oh no. Can I like slam down on with the dwarven?
Yeah, you
Like,
can try to teleport, like if you want to. You can try to teleport on top of them, but I gotta keep in mind the rules, right? So unless you're gonna
Yeah,
try
yeah.
to grapple them, you're not gonna like land on them though. You might like teleport on top and then like come down, try to attack them like that, you know, and
Yeah.
swing as you're falling, landing next to him. As long as you're not too high up, you won't take like damage. So you can actually you could teleport like right on top of him and not take damage and fall down into a space near him.
Okay. Well,
Or you're gonna try to ride him
yeah.
and then grapple him.
Is that possible?
Anything's possible if you can roll it.
Anything's possible.
You gotta roll high though.
Um,
But if you do a grapple, you're
yeah,
not
exactly.
doing damage this turn right away. At least,
Okay.
at least I don't think so. Unless it's one of the attacks. I'm not sure. Let me see. So yeah, you can grapple, and if you miss the grapple, you can try to grapple again. It counts as an attack.
All right. I'm gonna try that.
Okay.
How do we grapple again? It's athletics.
I believe it's strength.
Oh, it's strength. Strength. 3, 2, 1.
So 21? Or what'd you say?
Oh, I just rolled, and I got 23.
23. Let me see here. Now keep in mind a dragon is really strong, so it's going to be against
Yeah.
his roll. Right.
So it's gonna be against his yeah, exactly.
Super
so.
strong roll. Who knows? Maybe he rolls low.
Super strong. Maybe.
He rolled a nat 20, so you miss with that one.
Damn it.
Yeah. You don't grapple him. You want to try to grapple him again or attack him?
This time I'll try to attack him.
Okay.
And like just like the dual, double-handed dwarven-ness.
All right. Roll an attack then.
Let's go. 25 to hit.
25 does hit. Roll
Woohoo.
damage. And you tried...
Damage.
When you tried to grab onto him, was it like around his neck?
Yeah, pretty much. Just like
All right. So you miss, but then you try to like hit him with your axe. You do hit him with your axe against the side of the neck.
That'll be for 15 damage.
Okay. Very good. 15 damage. All right. I'm assuming that's
Do
your
you
turn.
then also explode with energy from your rage?
No, he has the blink ability now, or to teleport.
Oh.
Yeah,
It's different.
I
Oh,
changed
okay.
the. I know. I missed that exploding. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's actually a good thing because you can use your movement and teleport, which makes you go faster, technically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can chase
Yeah.
down target
Yeah.
without using dash.
All right, Don, what are you doing? Roll wisdom. See if you're scared or not.
Yay! Hopefully I'm not scared anymore. Find out.
Nobody else is.
Oh, I know. It's just me. Ooh, it's a 20. I'm unscared.
You're
Oh,
not
yeah.
scared.
All right, time to take some gold. Sleight of hand.
You know, if you do that, you're using your action, right?
Yeah, I do know that.
Okay. Are you literally just like scooping it up and putting
Sirius
as much
knows
in your
that
pocket
I
as
will
possible?
kill Sirius
Just-
knows how to tell him.
Just maybe
Sirius
a
doesn't know
couple
us
of
fools.
coins, you know, just
They
kind of
just ran us
leaning
into us in a
over
dungeon a
a
long
little
time.
bit. Just leaning over slightly, ever so slightly towards, you know, where the what is it? Where the pillar is, just ever so slightly. And I got a 13. How'd I do?
Okay.
Everybody stops the fight and turns towards
Yeah.
on. Even the dead bodies get up and go, "What the heck?" Yeah.
Dude.
You get a giant scoop of 150 gold pieces. When you do that.
Oh!
And if you want, you can still move. Are you going to try to go toward the dragon now?
I want to actually create a duplicate of me, create an echo,
Okay.
and leave it where I'm standing, and then try to move. What do I still got a lot of movement left, so
Yeah, you got
Um,
You just going to move forward or?
no, I actually want to move off to the side where the pillars are and leave my echo where I was standing.
Oh, okay. So you want to go south or southwest toward
yeah,
the pillar by the dragon?
By Madrea, yeah.
Okay, so over here then, behind it?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. So you're going away from the dragon. Keep that in mind. Is that what you want?
Right. But I'm leaving the echo right there by the dragon.
Okay. Gotcha. Can the echo move or no?
I'm leaving the echo right there, but yes, she can.
I gotta remember. All right.
It has to maintain certain range with Dawn, but other than that, it's pretty free.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So it has to stay within 30 feet.
Yes, that's the only constraint.
Okay. Do you want to move it forward exactly at 30 feet? Or you're gonna leave it there?
Well, behind the pillar.
Okay. So just leave it there. like you were saying?
Yeah, just leave it there.
Okay.
All good.
All right. It is the wizard dragon's turn. And by the way, he was flapping his wings, okay, the previous turn. So now he can fly. All right. So what he's going to do is he's going to fly up and to the right. And when dragons fly, they actually, I believe they go a little bit faster, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they do. They go way faster when they fly. Okay. Oh, let's see. Yeah, so he flies up and to the right. He's almost like right in front of you, Drakthal, in the air, flying up. Okay.
All right.
And he moved 80 feet. And when he does that, okay, let me see here. Actually, I can put him more like this. Can I? Let me see. Yeah, I think that works. And let me see how tall you are, how high up. 60-foot cone. You are exactly 60 feet in the air. Okay.
Go ahead. He can hit me with fire. I don't care.
Does he want to waste it on a single target, though? That's the problem. So with the
He
with
does
the
when
way
he realizes that I'm the one talking mad shit about him the entire time.
They have vicious mockery.
I've been vicious mocking him, and I hit him through a portal that sent him through the 9 house, so he can kiss my ass.
Okay. By the way, Cyclix, roll for an attack. Opportunity attack. As he flew by.
Yes, I will.
Jarlaxle's doing the same thing. Okay.
21.
That's gonna hit. Roll damage.
Woo.
Okay. I'm doing a lot of rolls in the background. Wonder what those mean. Okay. Yeah, the dragon, it flies by and it turns around as it's flying. Okay. So it immediately kind of like does a 180. All right, like this. And its breath attack is too far away for you guys when he does this. But you see the dragon, it points the staff down, okay? And it's using the staff again. And let's see here. Okay, yeah, it has way more range, the staff. And from the staff, you see this ball of fire fly out. Okay. And when it flies out, let's see where it hits. 20-foot radius sphere. Okay. So what can he hit in 20 feet? Okay, he's going to aim for Cyclix and Jarlaxle. He's going to hit right here with fire. All right. Yeah, so he's literally blowing up this area. Oh, I can't do it. Well, you guys see the circle anyways. I don't know what's up with this map. This map has not been letting me add things. But yeah, he hits this area with the both of you, so roll dexterity.
Dexterity. 22.
22, very good.
Not 20. I don't know if that does anything.
Okay. Jarlaxle failed.
Whoa.
But you notice he doesn't take much damage from it, which is weird. Okay, so let's see here.
He starts sucking on the ruby ring on his finger like a ring pop.
Yeah.
Only 20 damage, so you guys take 10 damage. Not a lot. Yeah, I'm surprised. Okay. And now it's Cedric's turn. What are you doing, Cedric?
Cedric will move the spirit down towards the boys.
Yeah.
It's better to move it at the dragon and just let it hit. No, because then they'll just fly away and won't take damage. Okay. Wait, is the dragon flying up in the air? Yeah, right?
Yeah, it's 80
far
feet
up?
up.
Alright, so I'll just move the guardian spirit thing towards Cyclix and Jarlaxle.
Okay. Okay, so I can get about right here. And you said it has to be within 10 feet?
10 feet for healing. They can
Okay,
move 30
so-
feet.
So it only reaches Cyclix.
Okay.
Do that.
Well, that's the range. And then I will Ray of Cyclix.
Alright. Go ahead and heal him then.
They'll heal on their turn. They have to end
Oh, okay.
their turn in the aura to get the heal.
Gotcha.
Okay.
60 feet, goddamn it.
Alright, and what are you gonna do? Anything else?
Double checking my ranges. They're all 60s.
Okay.
I think they're all 60s.
So
Guiding Bolt? Is Guiding Bolt extra long?
let's see. It's a level 1 spell, right?
It is level 1. It is 120. Okay. I'm firing up a level 5 Guiding Bolt.
Okay. It's a high level.
It is a high level. It's kind of a waste, but I'm not going to get many more shots. It is just an attack roll. Good luck me.
Mhm.
I have a +8. 18, 26 total.
Very good, you hit.
Okay, that is 4d6 plus 2, 3, 4, 5. So 8d6.
Mm-hmm.
Right, 1d6 extra, yes.
Is there a
8d6.
DC save on it? Or no?
No, attack roll spell, so
Okay,
no
so-
DC save. Next attack roll against them will have advantage.
Mhm.
The dragon is now slightly glittering with a combination of Kelemvor's purple light with some brown orange hue from the dwarven gods working
Okay,
together, taking down this dude.
cool.
And then let me roll the dice. Uh, 19 total. Oh man, got 3 ones on that one.
Alright. Pretty good.
And then my blessed hammer or spiritual weapon is gonna float 30 feet upwards very slowly.
20
Look
feet.
a little pathetic, but it's 20. Is it 20 feet? It is only
Yeah.
20 feet. Yeah, it's gonna float 20 feet up, very pathetically. It's gonna wave
No.
very sternly at the dragon, and that'll
Yeah.
be. I'm gonna circle around the other side of the pillar, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. Behind it? To the left?
Yes, as much cover as possible.
Okay. And now it's Jarlaxle's turn. And well, you notice something, okay? Jarlaxle, he ends up running before you move, because he can do this, actually. And then, not just that, he then starts to, on his turn, run some more up this this pillar, and then he jumps off to the right like this, like through the air. Okay, it's pretty cool the way it looks. So he like runs super fast, and then he runs up the pillar as if he's like running up it, and then he pushes his legs and jumps up, and then he throws his flying daggers at it. Okay, and he can actually do that very easily, just to get an attack off. It's actually pretty cool looking. None of you can do that, by the way. Maybe if you're a rogue, you could, depending on your abilities. Okay, but he unfortunately misses with them, though. All right.
Oh.
But it looked really cool.
Wait, did he have advantage?
Oh, that's right. He does have advantage, doesn't he? Yeah,
Alright,
you're right.
Let's do your thing. And he rolls a 1 and he throws it and hits me in the face.
Yeah.
2 of the attacks hit then, because of the advantage. So that's good. All right.
I think it only works for the first. I think the way it's worded, it only works on the first attack roll. So not all 3 attacks. If I'm reading this right, yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, so only one of them hit then. So
Worth it.
he does 6 damage. Yeah, something. Your guiding bolt did an extra 6 damage. It's pretty good. Because of that roll. Alright, Magrea, what are you doing? This big dragon's above you in the air. If she's awake, that is.
Sort of.
Hey, she's awake.
Wake up.
Why is he above me? Oh, well, he's behind me-ish. Can I go back towards the stairs again?
Yeah, you could.
Like, towards the, pillar that we can see
You
the
can
screen,
get,
but not, like...
You can get
way.
about that far when you do.
Okay.
Yep. You gonna shoot him?
Have I hit him yet? I don't think so.
No.
Are there any other guys on here that aren't us? Don't I see any? Huh?
Any what?
Any other NPCs?
No. It's only
outside
the
party? I
dragon
did-
that's left.
Yeah, I thought it was just okay. Making sure. And he's up in the air. 80 feet, you said?
Yep.
Wanna hit him, favorite best friend.
I know, he's a cool looking dragon.
No, we were best buds. And he's a fire dragon.
You could always attack your friends and he might spare you.
That could be fun. Who's next?
Yeah, right.
Would my character remember? She would maybe remember what red dragons are typically immune to, or not immune to, but do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Word.
You just said it.
Would I have to?
You would know this. It's immune to what?
I know it's immune to fire, but
There you
like,
go.
is there anything else?
No.
Might be okay.
After fighting other dragons and stuff, you would know this. It's just immune
Okay,
to
I'm
fire.
just making.
Yeah, and you also had that dragon book when you were in the Dead Vault, remember?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
I'm pretty sure you would have read about dragons. You would know that it's immune to fire.
Okay, I was just making sure, like, if it was immune to. What is it called? Resistance. Anything else?
Ah.
I wasn't wasting a spell. Because I can't remember. Can't remember.
Yeah, you're
Would remember.
you're not sure. You just know that the chromatic colors, like common knowledge, that it's immune to fire for sure. You know that much.
Okay. I just don't want to waste. Spell. I'm gonna try maybe with that. Wait. Yeah. I have to roll 3 times, right?
What are you using?
If I'm trying the Eldritch.
Yeah, you'll roll your 3 attacks.
And because I haven't attacked anybody in
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 15, 26, and 15. Yeah, that's hit.
What's the last one?
17.
Okay, so one of them hits.
Just the 26?
Yeah, just the 26 one.
But the 17 doesn't?
Nope.
Ah. 5.
5 damage. All right,
5 whole damage.
adding up. Okay. All right, we are back to Drakthal again then.
Alright. I'm just gonna hit him again with another Eldritch Blast.
Go for it.
Let's go. 13, so that's gonna miss. 17
That misses.
and 27.
27 hits.
Alright. Only 6 damage though, I got that one on the D10.
Okay.
Damn.
Do you blast him 10 feet?
Sure, why not?
Okay,
Let's see
so
if he falls down from being unstable.
he kind of goes up a little bit because you're 60 feet, he's 80 feet, right? So it's like a fourth up a little bit because he's getting blasted upward from the angle. All right.
Oh, so not towards me and on top of me?
He's all the way up in the air. All right. Do you want to move?
I guess I'll move away from him like 10 feet, just so I can make sure I'm not in anyone else's range even more so.
Okay. Like that.
Yep.
Okay. Cyclix, what are you doing? He's all the way up in the air. He is 80 feet up in the air from where you are.
80 feet.
Yep.
Man, like straight up 80 feet?
Yep.
Shake my hammer at him. I might take some healing from that
Yeah.
friendly.
So you just
What's the healing again? Yeah.
you're gonna end your turn within range.
Yeah.
Okay.
It
And
is 4d12 plus my 4. 4d12 plus 4.
Nice.
Okay. And
Yeah.
so you end your turn there. I moved you closer to it, but within range of the healing thing, like right at the edge. Okay.
Yeah, that works.
And do you have anything that can try to attack him? Oh, that's right. You can blink
Not within.
or teleport.
I can blink 30 feet, and then I can throw for, I think, 30 feet.
Okay, so that would give you 30 feet in the air. You'd probably get hurt falling down because it's more than 20.
It'd be worth it.
And you still wouldn't reach him. Yeah, if that's the case. Unless
No, I wouldn't
unless
be-
you jumped and blinked up, but I don't think you can jump 20 feet and then blink.
Yeah, is
30
there like
feet.
a heavy jump? Or yeah, like how do jumps work?
Mordecane's
Yeah,
trampoline.
ooh.
Yeah, it's probably not worth it, but it would be pretty cool though if you could pull it off.
I don't think he can jump. Well, how do you calculate a jump?
It's your running speed and then your strength when you jump. So it's how far you ran and then you jump from there. Pretty sure it's 3 movement for every strength, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's 3 plus your strength modifier in feet. For a vertical jump, that's like jumping straight up. With a 10-foot run, 3 plus your strength modifier. Standing jumps are half the distance, so you'd be running and getting momentum, and then trying to jump. So if your strength modifier is, I think it was what, 3 plus 3?
Yeah, it's 3. Yeah.
So it's 6. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to do it like that.
Damn. I'll wave the hammer and be like, coward!
Okay. All right. Don, what are you doing? I don't know if you can even reach this dragon. Danny, if you have
You did
crossbows
double-
or bows?
No. But you didn't double me anyways,
What do you mean?
like you're supposed to.
I did W.
I
W.
made a... Yeah, I was supposed to have one of me right by the gold and one of me right by the pillar, and I don't see it.
Yeah, it's there. I moved it down on the screen. You can see it again.
Alright, well. No, it's not loading. Okay, reload. Great. Alright, how close is it? Can I try to attack his leg with my sword?
It's in the air. All the way in the air.
Way too far out.
Someone cast Fly on your friends. Like you did Zarek that one time versus a Draco Lich.
Wait,
No.
you have me in a completely different position.
No, that's where I asked you.
No, I said I wanted to be behind the pillar, by Medrea.
Oh, with your echo?
Yeah, no, I wanted the echo to stay by the gold, so if the dragon tried to attack me, it would go for my echo, but I wanted me to be where the dragon is right now.
Okay. I thought you meant the pillar at the bottom. So I moved you there. For your
Okay.
movement from last turn. Okay. However, it's still 80 feet up. That's the thing.
Okay, well, that's that.
You should
I don't
blink
think there's
back
as
to your
much I
echo
can
and get
do.
more gold.
Yeah, you know what? I like that idea. I think I'll see if my echo can pocket a little more gold.
Okay. Don's gonna raid this entire vault before anybody can get the gold.
Alright.
So that's what you're gonna do?
Yep. So sleight of hand is 17.
Okay. So this time you only get about 37.
Okie dokie. 37 more richer.
Yep, just keep adding it up then, I guess. Your ally is very useful right now, thinking about herself. Okay. Alright, now it is Dragon's turn again. Alright, so the dragon in the air, you notice that it keeps flying up. And because of how fast it can fly, it flies through the hole and it goes on to the second level. Okay? And when it goes on to the second level, you hear like a roar from the fire breath. And when it does it, you see an explosion, okay, from the top, and almost as if like a fiery inferno kind of like blows through the hole for a moment with smoke. And you can kind of see like the top area where it's at with the fire. It's like burning. And if you remember correctly, when you guys kind of investigated up there, at that bottom area, there's a lot of oil and broken barrels that were thrown down there with the Zentrum symbol. I don't know if you guys remember that. When Cedric accidentally fell from crossing with the ropes. So it blasted at the fire, and it caught everything on fire in that area. Okay? So the dragon has flown through there. And Drakthal, you could try to chase if you want to, but you're going to take fire damage if you go through that hole.
Alright, that's fine. Let's go.
You're going to do that?
Yeah, why not?
Alone?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
He's either gonna live or die. There's only one or two options. So
Okay. So you're gonna chase that dragon through the hole. Okay, so keep in mind he's very fast. Are you gonna dash or are you just gonna go 30 feet?
I am going to go 30 feet and see if I see him.
Okay. So if you go 30 feet up, you're right next to where it's burning, but you're not getting burnt. And you can kind of see inside there, okay? And when you see him, when he's flying, because he went up, he went southward. Okay? That's what you do know.
Am I still able to attack him at this?
No,
Because I have
you don't
300
see him.
feet with Eldritch. Like, you know, okay.
This
So
is
I
just
only
all
saw
happening
where
at the
he
same time, but he got around the corner in time, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so that's what you see. All right,
Alright, then I will dash and go through then.
Okay. Well, roll dexterity.
17?
Okay. Yeah, so this is kind of like, it's not like magical fire like he's casting it or from the dragon, so it's a little bit easier to try to avoid, right? Because you can see it, yeah? So you're flying through the center, okay? Obviously, it's hot, it burns you, but you're only going to take half the damage here. Let me see. Okay. A lot of low rolls, too. You take 5 damage.
Cut in half again because of my fire resistance.
No,
so
it's
2?
I already cut it in half for you. It was 10.
No, I have fire resistance as well.
Okay, so 2.
So-
That's right, you have that dragon skill, don't you? Okay. So you only take 2 damage. Interesting. Alright. Well, this will be interesting because I wasn't expecting you to do that. Alright.
Turns around and melts your face off.
Yeah, I would definitely
try.
was not expecting you to do that.
He can try.
Okay.
Darkthose very low HP has no resistances. Don't worry.
I have full HP and 18 temp, so I'll be fine.
Okay, so obviously you see your friend go up there, so keep in mind because Drakthal is still engaging. This is still kind of going on. You see Jarlaxle, okay, and he notices your guys' friend actually go through there. And so what he does is you've never seen someone run so fast ever. All right? That he uses all of his movement. And you think that he was being somewhat coy with his abilities, because you remember when he tried jumping over the ledge area, right? You saw it almost looked like he fell down, right? And he grabbed on and he pulled himself back up. You now think he might have been deceiving you with his abilities, because when you see him run, you have never seen anybody run so fast ever, okay? That he actually gets like up to here on the stairs. And when he runs, it's almost like he's bent downward. You ever seen like the people make fun of like that Naruto kind of like running? He kind of like runs like that, where he's like dashing. And his cape is like flinging behind him. Okay? And as he runs by you all, he says, "Come! Your friend might be in danger. This is a chosen, after all, that we are facing." Okay? And if you guys want, except for Drakthal, because he's not here, you can roll to see what a chosen is if you want to roll religion.
Oh, yes, I do.
Yep. All right. And I assume you guys are trying to move
10
toward...
total.
Are you...
Sorry, 6 total.
Yeah. Are you guys dashing?
14.
Yes. Yeah, following
Okay.
as fast as possible.
Okay.
As fast as possible.
All right. McGray too? I would assume so.
Man down.
Dawn and Magrea start
He's alive.
loading up.
Okay. You see the familiars going too, as that's happening. Alright, what were your rolls again?
6 or 8 for Cedric.
8, that's it. 14.
Yes, I rolled a 4 plus 4.
What about Cyclix? And Drakthal.
No Drakthal.
Oh, that's right, no Drakthal. Okay. Okay. I'll be... Let me see here. I'll be lenient, okay? Because maybe it is common knowledge. I'm trying to figure out if it is or not. But, Dawn and Magrea, a chosen, you may have heard this somewhere, but they are almost as if, they are basically, like, chosen by the gods, okay? Almost as if given powers. And, you're under the impression, because Manshoon is, you know, a wizard that whatever god, maybe it was a wizard, may have gave him powers, or he's either so strong that he was offered to be a chosen at some point. But basically it means that he's almost as if it's demigod status, put it that way. All right? So very, very powerful entity that would be on, like, Tyrrell. Okay? And if you guys think about it, Elminster is an example is a chosen of Mystra. Okay? And if you've played Baldur's Gate 3, you know that the Dead 3 are the chosen of Baal, Merkel, and Bane, right? As an example. So it kind of gives you an idea of what he may be. Like, he's that powerful, okay?
Yep.
And Jarlaxle can tell. And he probably could tell because the dragon was invisible. And no wizard can pull that off with concentration, because he's dual concentrating, basically.
that.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right.
It's a natural transformation, so to
Have that.
speak.
Yep. All right. So, Drakthal, you are above. Everything is on fire. I'm not going to switch the scene just yet. And you can see him flying southward when you go up. He doesn't notice you right away because he wasn't expecting anybody to follow. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna fly towards him and I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? No. I'm gonna fly towards him. Is he gonna be within 90 feet of me?
Yes, he will be.
Hold monster.
Okay. And
So he has to
does
do a
that hold
wisdom
dragons?
Throw? Yes, it holds. Well, it says
Let me see.
choose a creature that you can see within reach. That's all it says. Choose a creature.
Yes, it does. Okay.
So he has to try against a wisdom saving throw of 8.
Wisdom saving throw of 8. Okay.
18. Nice. 18.
Mm. What's interesting is dragons don't really have super high wisdom. They're more intelligent. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And it's 18?
Yep.
Okay. Alright. Unfortunately, he succeeded barely.
Damn.
That was a good one, though. But he notices you, by the way, when that happens.
Yep.
Okay. And this might be a problem, because now that he notices you, he's more than likely going to turn around to try to attack you. Okay?
Which is fine.
Now I'm holding the same initiative. Everybody else, you can't really do anything at the moment. So I'm going straight to his turn. I'm assuming you're all still dashing. Is that right?
Yes.
To try
In the
to
snow.
try to get back up. Okay. All right. What's your AC?
18.
Okay. 18. All right. So he then flies over to you, okay,
Mm-hmm.
above. And so he's almost right above the hole where you're at.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And he tries to scratch you with his claws and bite, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because he's a dragon. And I need to
Yeah.
see something here. Okay. Need to roll for his breaths, too. See if he gets his breaths back, because he used his breaths. Alright. Okay, so he's going to hit you twice out of the 3.
All right. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sorry, one of the attacks is a tail and a claw. So it's a tail, claw, and bite.
Okay.
Which means you can hold his staff and do all 3 attacks. Interesting. I thought it was 2 claws. Okay. Okay. Alrighty then. You take 38 damage. Because one of the attacks was a crit.
Alright.
Okay. So he bites you and he whacks you with his tail, but his claw missed.
Alright.
Okay. Alright. And you guys are running up. Drelaxel gets up the stairs very easily. Okay. Assuming McGray is dashing. Everybody was dashing, you said? Alright. You guys will be up the stairs in the next turn. Drelaxel will already be up there. Okay. And I think your spiritual weapon will expire by the time it gets up there. Just FYI.
Yeah.
Because it has a lot of distance to travel. And if I did my math correctly, your spiritual weapon will end right when it gets at the top anyways. Because it's a minute.
That's fine. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so you get up there. All right. What you gonna do? I'm gonna switch the scene. You guys are not up the stairs just yet, by the way. Only Drelaxel is, and he makes it all the way to the edge over here. All right, so you guys can kind of see the bottom. And Drakthal, you were right here, just above it. Okay. And then the dragon was... Where's the dragon at? Where you at, dragon? There he is. Alright. So yeah, dragon was like right about here. Now, what the dragon was doing was, you noticed, Drakthal, that he was flying this way at first. Down this way. But then he came back because he noticed you. So that's when he started attacking you again. Alright. And you can see the drow above you, looking down, during this this turn. So go ahead and... What are you going to do now? It's your turn.
Alright. Could I move so I can, when I hit him, I can hit him more towards them, basically, so when they get up there, they can hit him?
Yeah, so are you going to move, like, to the left?
Yeah, I'm going to move a little bit to the left, so when I shoot him, he can go towards them to give them an easier chance at hitting.
Okay. Now, here's the
All
thing.
right.
You're going to impose disadvantage if you get out of range. Or you're going to put opportunity attack. Or you can shoot at disadvantage your Eldritch Blast if that's what you're trying to do. So do you want to do the opportunity attack? Get more range?
I can do the opportunity attack and get more range, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you're right here. I'm assuming you're going to, like, the left, but up.
Yep.
Okay, so you can get, like, right over here. Alright, he's gonna try to scratch you as you do that. And he is gonna hit. Alright. But on the bright side, scratches are not as bad as bites and tail. And he rolled 2 1s. So.
Alright.
Let me see what that is. 10 damage.
10 damage, alright.
Yep.
Alright, and now I'm gonna blast him.
Blast away.
Time to get some payback. Not 20.
Okay. Now,
13.
here's the problem, though. Okay, before I let you know. I want to make sure that I reposition you, just in case. Because I know you want to try to blast him toward him. Remember, the bridge is up high, okay? And you guys are kind of down low right now. And if you try to go to the floor, you'll take fire damage, but if you do that, you can shoot him up, right? Which will blast him up into the area where your allies are. Because you're shooting upward,
I will
right?
do it.
Okay.
I'll take the damage.
All right. Roll dexterity.
Yep. 16.
Okay. So you took 8 damage, dexterity 4, then resistance half, 2 damage from fire.
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Not
And
bad.
now he's gonna get hit by a crit and a normal Eldritch Blast. So let's do the normal first.
Okay.
6. And now the crit. He took 29 damage.
29 damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 29.
29 force damage and thrown back 20 feet.
Yeah,
Or
that
up, I
actually
should say.
kind of pushes him up where Jarlaxle is. So, hold on. If he was right here, actually within his range, so he kind of gets blasted on top of the thing, but he didn't fall over or anything. He's just kind of like lands on it because you pushed him up.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably a good thing because that might pay off.
Mm-hmm.
So now what he does, and he's still flying, by the way, even though he's up there.
Mm-hmm.
He is going to now push back and fly backwards, all right, down to the south. Okay, yeah, he can go all the way over here flying. 8. Hold on. Yeah. 80 is 16 movement. Alright. Yeah, so he is down there, but because you did that, it didn't go to waste. It pushed him into opportunity attack range for Jarlaxle, that he's going to take a swing at him. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
And he does hit the dragon. That's pretty good. Alright. What is with these low attack rolls for everybody? Alright. 8. 8 more damage. So it's kind of worth it. Got a little extra damage out of it. Alright. So I assume everybody's still dashing up. Alright. When you guys get up here, you guys are kind of like in this
Yes,
area.
sir.
I know... Who was in the very back of the last... Cedric was and Cyclix, right? Okay, so you
Probably,
guys...
yeah.
You guys will be like more in the back over here when you come up. Okay. All right. Do you want to stop here? Because I know it might be getting late for.
Yeah. We should
Pass.
probably,
Yeah.
Okay.
before we line up our final volleys and try to take them
Yeah.
out.
All right.
The finale.
You guys are doing pretty good.
Rawr.
I'm surprised.
I think we're actually awake this time. I think that's part of the problem.
Yeah, I wanted to get all of you up the stairs. I actually was not expecting Drakthal to fly up like that. I hope it was worth the damage.
Oh, it was definitely worth it.
But here's the thing, because I actually had something planned where it was going to be interesting. I was going to have, like, because Jarlaxle's faster, he would already be up there. He wouldn't say anything. He'd probably tell you guys, like with his hands, like, don't come up. I'd give you an opportunity to do that or not. And then the dragon would probably try to fire breath all of you. Obviously, right? You should suspect
Yeah.
something like that. But because that didn't happen and Drakthal ran up, it's not going to happen, right?
Yeah.
So it's pretty interesting. But I actually have a little
I would
picture.
like to pretend like we would be smart enough not to get in a line in a corridor or
Yeah.
chasing a dragon, but
Yeah.
you never know.
And there's actually a pretty interesting Waterdeep picture that you guys can see. It looks like that. So I'll
Is
post
it the
that.
city on fire?
I put it in
I'm
the
sorry
Discord.
to be a part of humanity.
Oh yeah, there it is. That's
Yep.
nice.
Yeah, kind of like that. I thought it would be epic to see it like that. It's from another campaign, but it's pretty interesting. It looks similar to this scenario. So yeah, it'd be like that. All right.
Thank you, Rob. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it was fun.
That was fun.
Thank you.
I like that I surprised you. You were not expecting
you.
it.
Finally, the
Manshoon's a
stupid-
chosen.
Broken ass celestial spirit is
Well-
gone. I promise.
Or
It's
is
gone
he?
forever.
Hey, him being a
Or is
chosen
he?
shows one thing. Even gods make mistakes.
Even gods make mistakes. Do you know what god it is?
Yeah.
Even chose the god of sucking because he sucks.
What?
Think
I don't have
think
vicious
magic.
mockery, but I got charisma.
See, it would be weird if it was Mistra, because Laryl is trying to stop him, and Laryl is what? The daughter of Mistra, right? So that'd be a little weird. Wonder what the lore is on that. All right. Anyways, we'll see you guys. Hopefully it was fun.
It was.
Good night, everybody.
Laters.
Good night.
Night, y'all.
All right. Oh. Here we go. The wizard himself. The wizard himself. I didn't put my cape on. That's because I'm a dragon right now. See, now I'm the dungeon master dragon. Here we go, guys. The evil wizard. You guys don't know what he looks like. Let me show you. There he is. Do I look like him? Alright. If you guys have played Baldur's Gate 3, you probably have an idea of like a lot of the stuff that's happening in the campaign. But this is like it happens in the past prior to Baldur's Gate 3 though. It's not that far off. It's like a few years before all that happens. So that's what we're playing. The evil guy of the Zentrum. Is he real? The leader of the Zentrum. Is he real? I wonder. Yeah. Pretty interesting campaign. You know, becoming a dragon to fight, if you've seen druids, they're pretty powerful because whenever they transform, they take on the HP of whatever thing that they transformed into. And then once you get the HP of that down, then they have all the HP of their human self. That's the problem. So that's why druids are actually pretty strong in D&D. And it's no exception for a wizard that uses like shape change or something. So yeah, they're pretty interesting. Actually, there's a clip here I want to show you guys. Let me show you guys a clip here. There is a clip that I want to show you guys. That's pretty interesting. I might drop it in the Discord too. Let me see here. So from the original creator of D&D, here you go. Here's a little lore bit, if I can capture it. I forget how to do it with OBS. It's been a while. It's so easy with XSplit, but with OBS, it's kind of hard to capture everything. Let me see here. Window capture. Yeah, if you guys are interested in lore, like, you can actually listen to this. Right. And...
Can you go into more depth? Consider shapeshift. Consider mating with a dragon.
Okay.
Consider how insane you'd have to be to mate with a dragon.
Okay.
Consider how insane Manshoon is.
Okay.
Say no more.
Yeah. That's funny, man. Just like seeing that. That's funny. So yeah, he turns into a dragon, by the way, and he can definitely do it. All right. And in previous books, he's turned into red and black dragons in old school books, apparently. So he could definitely do that. So when it came to stat blocks, I decided to say, hey, why not use the level 9 shape change ability? Because his stat block is more than an adult dragon. Not necessarily more than an ancient dragon, but more than an adult dragon that he can change into an adult dragon. Is black greater than red? Personally, I think red is stronger than black, just because red is fire and then black is acid damage most of the time. But it also comes down to its breath and then the intelligence behind it. But it really does... I think red also has more HP than black, also, if I'm not mistaken. So black is a chaotic, evil dragon, and then red is lawful evil. And, well, Manshoon's lawful evil, so I was like, makes more sense to be red, in my opinion. Plus, it's more common, the red dragon, in a lot of D&D. Like, if you played Baldur's Gate 3, like, Get the Yankee, ride red dragons, right? So it's, like, a lot more common to use a red dragon also. So I figured I'd go that route with it. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting ability and story. And when I think things are going to play out the way that I want them to play out, they still don't. Because people like Drakthal are crazy. I was going to have a pretty cool scenario happen where, like, Jarlaxle would say nothing, right? And he would, like, put his hand out, and he would use the breath ability, right? And then Jarlaxle would mention something after the breath ability, because there's some lore drops that I can drop out from just an attack like that. Based off of Gauntlgrime, which would be very interesting for, like, the players to learn. And if you guys are in... actually, Gauntlgrime is in Baldur's Gate 3 as well, isn't it? Let me see. That's interesting. Gauntlgrime. Let me see. So you guys might actually know what I'm talking about when it comes to that. Alright, I'm just gonna try to quick search it real quick. Yep. Yep. And then... let me see here. Okay, so... Gauntlgrime is not in Baldur's Gate 3. However, you fight Grime which is that boss in the Adamantine Forge, if that makes sense. So there's a lot of like little Easter eggs in that game that tie to the lore a lot. So that's just an example. So Grime is that golem you fight, like that big golem where you have to like put lava on him or whatever. So Jarlaxle has been to Gontal Grime, which is a different place, where he survived the primordial there, the fiery primordial. And I figured it would be a cool way to introduce the reason as to why he survived it and feigned his death once the dragon uses a fire breath on him, if that makes sense. I like to put in like little information like that, so the players like learn more things whenever I'm DMing, as an example. I don't want to give the spoiler away, right? But there's a reason, okay? And I'm going to use that reason if I ever get that opportunity. I might not get the opportunity, but if it happens, it will. It just depends on the battle and what happens with the battle. Yeah, so pretty cool stuff, actually. Pretty cool stuff. I'm having fun with that. All right. I'll probably boot up some StarCraft here soon. Give me a short break, guys. I have to reboot because I'm using OBS. When I reboot on XSplit, I'll be playing StarCraft. So just try to find the stream again. Give me about 10 to 15 minutes to do that. It won't take too long. So hopefully by 10:15 p.m. I'll be up with StarCraft. Okay? So I'll be right back. Be right. Hopefully you guys enjoyed.